I've sold over 10,000 digital products, and almost every digital product people tell you to sell right now is worthless. Selling templates, planners, or PDFs is not going to make you money. Right now, anyone can open a free AI tool and make 100 of them before their morning coffee gets cold. But there are 3 digital products that are the complete opposite. So no one can copy them. They scale to 100,000 buyers on the same work, and they compound into recurring revenue while you sleep. These 3 are how I built a $75 million company, and I've seen people make over 6 figures a month selling them. So in this video, I will show you what these 3 digital products are and how you can start selling them today. The first product is something that compounds more than anything else on this list. And the reason is simple, because this isn't a product. Products like PDFs or templates are a one-time transaction. People buy it from you, you never see them again, and there's no recurring revenue. That's why you need to sell a relationship. If you can keep talking to your buyers and providing value to them, you can keep charging a fee month after month. So the client that costs you months to get doesn't die after buying from you. And the best way to do this is with a community. When I started helping creators build their courses, I noticed that some months we made a lot of money, but other months we got 1 or even 0 sales. But when we also started to build communities, we saw consistent revenue every single month. $100 a month on a community with only 500 members is $600,000 a year. And that number grows on its own because members bring in other members and they keep paying you until they stop getting value. The problem is that most people who build and sell communities are doing it wrong. There are hundreds of school communities and Discord servers that become ghost towns after 3 months of launching because they lack the 2 pillars that make a great community. The first one is you. People bought their entry because they want access to someone who will help them get the outcome they want. They paid to have access to you. So the best way to make them stay is giving them more of that. Make weekly calls, answering their questions, review their progress every month, or give them a free one-on-one call when they join. You don't have to create anything. You just have to start a group call and your community will have 10 times more value than most communities. And the second pillar of a great community is rituals. Your community members need to have something to come back to when you're not around. They need to feel like an actual community. The problem is that most of the time they won't do these tasks on their own. You need to give them a reason to talk with each other. And one of the best ways to do this is competitions. Make them post their weekly progress, help each other, and post their questions to get points that they can exchange for prizes. And these prizes don't have to be complicated. You can offer a one-on-one call with you, a personalized audit, or just an extra resource. Your members will keep active and will want to keep paying to be there. Now, like I told you, one of the most important parts of making a community valuable is the access to you. But there's a problem with that. You can't be awake 24/7. And if one of your members gets stuck at 2 a.m. and you don't answer fast, they will start thinking about canceling their subscription, right? And the worst part is that the bigger your community gets, the less access to you each member gets. Well, luckily, there is a fix for that. You can build a version of yourself that never sleeps with AI, trained on your frameworks, your voice, and the answers that you would give. So when one of your members has a problem, they will get the help they need to solve the problem they have, even if you're taking some time off or you're just busy with your business. Normally setting this up will take weeks of tutorials on AI. That's why I built UAI. You just have to answer a few questions, feed it your content, and it builds a version of you that's there for your members 24/7. You can try it with the link in the description. Now, let's get into the second product. This next product is the easiest way you can go from 0 to making over 5 figures in months. And I know this because I've spent over $250,000 on this. You see, the thing that changed my business the most wasn't a course or a book. It was one conversation. Back in 2024, I went to a workshop with other founders in Texas hosted by Matt Gray. One of the founders asked Matt how he employs his team of 35 people and keeps their taxes organized. And he just answered, well, I don't. They just send me an invoice. That single answer was worth the $28,000 that I paid to be there. It changed how I looked at my business and helped me scale it. And just like that answer, you have answered what other people are looking for and would pay a lot of money for. When someone is stuck and wants to fix the problem fast, they don't look for a PDF or a course. They just want the answer. And the simplest way you can give them that is on a Zoom call. You don't have to build anything or learn something completely new. You just have to sell your time and knowledge as a product. Business owners pay a lot of money for this because they can get this kind of knowledge by by just asking AI. They can only get it from people who solve the same problems they have right now. So start by selling individual calls with a specific outcome. Something like, I will show you how to organize your business and your team to improve your team productivity. And the process is really simple. You just use something like a Calendly link connected to Stripe to get the payments and answer the question that your client has. That's all. And you can even use AI to make it easier. You can create resources, presentations, or call scripts based on the most common problems your clients have. After you sell some calls and get some testimonials, you can start offering a bundle with multiple calls per month and extra resources to get a more consistent income each month. This is also the best digital product that you can start with because you can turn it into multiple products. If you record every call you have, over time you will see the same problems come up again and again. And you can turn the solution to those problems into a low-ticket product like a course or a guide. That way you can make some extra money without adding more hours or calls to your week. And you don't need to have decades of experience to help others. You already have some knowledge that most people don't, and they don't want to spend weeks watching videos to have it. So here's a prompt that you can use on Claude to help you discover what knowledge you have that others would pay for. You are an offer strategist who helps people find the knowledge they already have that others will pay for. I want to sell my time and knowledge on one-on-one Zoom calls with a specific concrete outcome. Interview me one question at a time. Do not move on until I've answered. Number 1, what have people repeatedly come to me for help with, at work or in life? Number 2, what do I find easy that others seem to struggle with or get stuck on? And number 3, what problems have I personally solved that cost me time, money, or pain to figure out? Number 4, what results have I produced for myself or others that I can point to? And number 5, who has the same problem right now and has money to fix it fast? After the interview, give me the 3 strongest skills or pieces of knowledge I could sell on a call, ranked by how much someone would pay to skip the pain of figuring it out themselves. For the topic, write a one-line offer in this format. I will show you how to, specific outcome, in time frame. The exact type of person who would book that call and the painful moment that makes them book it. 5 of the most common questions that person would bring to the call so I can prep resources, a presentation, or a call script around them. And be direct. If an idea is weak or too broad, tell me and push me to make it sharper and more specific. This will give you something you can sell and start promoting on social media. And promoting it is easier than you think. You just have to make content the exact same way you run a call. You answer questions and explain how to do the thing your clients are stuck on. This does 2 things. It proves you actually know what you are talking about, and it builds trust before they book a call with you. Now, a lot of people think that giving away the answer for free means nobody will pay, but you can explain exactly how to do something and people will still pay for a call with you. Most people will be okay with a general answer, but there will always be people who want an answer for their specific situation and business. So don't worry about giving away too much value. Now, this next product is something that many people consider dead, but it's still one of the best digital products that you can sell. Over the years, courses have gotten a bad reputation. They say things like courses are saturated or courses are a scam. But the problem is not courses themselves. It's the way people approach them. And I've lived this personally. Years ago, I became one of the biggest instructors on Udemy with over 52,000 sales. But I didn't make thousands of dollars. I didn't even make hundreds. I made $17 per month. All because I built my business on a saturated platform. I thought that the only way I could compete with thousands of courses was to lower my price as much as I could. And because I had to give a percentage of the sales to Udemy, my margins were close to 0. That's what most people think when they try to sell their course. Because of how many courses are out there, they think that the best way to get ahead is to sell cheaper. But that's exactly why they don't make sales. People are used to seeing everyone selling their course for less than $100. So when they see another one, they immediately think of it as something that has low quality. The way you should sell a course in 2026 is to make it feel premium. And there are 3 ways to do that. Each of these increases the perceived value of your course and allows you to charge 10 times more for it. The first one is the actual information. Right now, people are selling lazy courses with information that you can get from ChatGPT. So you need to make sure that the information in your course is high quality and relevant to your customers. Think about the transformation that your customers want and break it down into steps. You want to make it as simple to follow as you can, so get rid of any extra step or unnecessary information. The faster your client can implement what they learn, the faster they will get the result you promised. And the second one is the results of your customers. The better the results you help them get, the better the testimonials you'll have. And the more testimonials you have, the more your course is worth. You have to remember that people aren't buying a course because of the information. They are buying it because they want a specific result. So the best thing that you can do is to make that result as easy to reach as possible. Include resources, guides, and templates to help them save time. You can also add a community inside your course with monthly Q&As or reviews where you look at their progress and tell them what to fix. Your customers get the outcome they paid for, they're happy, and they leave great testimonials talking about the results they got. And then you can share those testimonials to prove that the course actually works and is worth what you're asking for it. And the last one is your own space. Remember what happened to me on Udemy. My course was on someone else's platform, next to thousands of other courses that look exactly the same. On a marketplace, you don't have control over the features that you can offer or the branding. That's why creating your own app makes your course worth 10 times more. But it's not just about looking better. In your own space, you can talk to your customers. You can send them reminders to finish the course. You can host weekly calls where you answer any question they have. And if you want to launch a new product, you can tell them about it and save thousands of dollars in hours on marketing. So those are the 3 digital products actually worth building right now. And if you take a closer look, these 3 are the same thing. They're just your knowledge and expertise turned into something people can consume. But there's a problem with that because this is in your knowledge. That means that you're the only one that could help your customers. That means that if you want to rest for some days or if you get too busy, you won't make money. That's why I built UAI. You just have to answer a few questions and feed it with your content or business documents, and it will create an AI version of you. You can use it to help your community members, have it as a bonus product in your course, or include it in your consulting offer as 24/7 support. If you want to know more about UAI, the link is in the description. Now, go build one of these products, and I will see you in the next video.